Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive It Out. My name is Adam and we are at the 2022 Kansas City International Auto Show in Kansas City, Missouri. And I had to talk about this car again. Now we've done some reviews on this car before, but I tell you what, I just wanted to kind of do another one to kind of update, some information on this car is a little more available since the last time we walked around this car and talked about it. Guys, this is the 2023 Corvette Z06. And it's fantastic. What's special about this one compared to ones we've looked at in the past is this one is actually a convertible, and I'm loving the Elkhart blue on this car. I'm normally a red Corvette guy, but I am really digging the blue on this Z06. Guys, if you've been on the internet at all, you know a lot about this car. You've been looking at this car for months now. It's all the rage on the internet. The buzz about this car has been unreal, but guess what? They're actually starting to produce these and deliver these now. So we're in the very early stages of that, and they are ramping up production on these. So I tell you what, this has really become an extremely hot item. So if you've tried to put an order in for one of these, that it is competitive out there. So I tell you what, if you put an order in for one of these, if you get an allocation through a dealer to get a Z06, you're gonna have to wait a little bit, but it is gonna be every bit worth the wait for this car, I am telling you. So we're inside with this one. This one is not running, but I tell you what, we've seen this car running before. We've seen startup and rev. This car sounds fantastic. This would be music to your ears the first time that you hear one, because remember, we have a naturally aspirated motor still in here. Now there's been talk from Corvette. We have some electrification that is probably coming, right? We're talking about driving those front wheels with electric motors, some sort of hybrid power, maybe called an E-Ray. We will see what happens, but we are here. We still have a naturally aspirated car, and to get that today still out of a high-performance car like this is fantastic. So they have put a 5.5 liter V8 in here that screams in RPMs. You're talking about a redline that is over 8,000 RPMs. 8,600 RPMs to be exact is what they're saying that this car will redline at. And I tell you what, when you look at this thing, when you finally see one in person, I hope you do soon, it just captures your attention in a way that not many other cars today can. And I tell you what, looking at this car in person, in this blue, all the lines and the cuts and the edges on this car, you're thinking, man, Corvettes have typically had like really pretty curves, right? This seems to be a very busy design. It is, but I tell you what, it's gorgeous. It is very cutting edge. There's a lot to this design here, but I tell you what, when you get down and look at the car, those Corvette curves are still there and they're beautiful. And I challenge you, when you see one, if you get a chance to back away from it, kind of get down and look at it from the side, and you're gonna see those Corvette curves come back, and they're gorgeous. Now, we're used to looking at cars, we stand up here like we have a cell phone, we kind of stand on top of them. But I tell you what, when designers design this car, they design them from that side profile, right? They look as if you were looking at it from down low. So you ought to do the same to do the design justice. This car is gorgeous, that's all I'm saying. So again, this blue, now this has the Z07 package, so you're gonna get the big brakes, right? You got carbon ceramic brakes here, all right? You've actually got 20-inch wheels on the front, 21-inch wheels in the back. So you have bigger wheels in the back than in the front. Corvettes traditionally are that way, and it kind of gives it that downward look with the nose, right? But you've got huge brakes on here. You have aero package. The Z07 package is going to get you these trim pieces that you see here, and those are for downforce. Remember, the Z06 is about killer track times, right? So you get the downforce on the Z07 package if you're really extra serious about your track times, and that's what that is for. Now, you can get the Z06 without the Z07 package, and you're not gonna have all the trim and all the downforce and the huge wing, and actually, that car is probably most likely gonna have the higher top speed, just the standard Z06, because you don't have as much drag coming from that extra downforce with these trim pieces that you're getting. But if you're seeking the track times, top speed isn't a big deal, and it's just a few miles per hour difference. And if you're hanging out up around 190 miles an hour or so all the time, well then, I don't know what you're doing, but more power to you, that's awesome. But you're talking about just a few miles per hour that you're gonna sacrifice to get this aero package, but it's gonna get your downforce huge, you're gonna get that weight pushing down on those back wheels, your track times are gonna be awesome if you know how to handle this animal, and what a fantastic vehicle this is. So, now again, this is the convertible. One thing you miss out with having the convertible is you miss out on having that glass window over the engine in the back, that power plant that allows you to look in and see that engine. And that's really unique and very, very cool. But I'm willing to miss out on that for the look of this awesome convertible, because again, this is not a ragtop, this is a power hardtop convertible. And this comes up here and it looks stellar when the top is up, it looks stellar when the top is down. Not every convertible can say that, and this one is no exception. It looks absolutely stellar. The interior on this one is actually extra cool. You have a two-tone interior, right? Black and white. Now, how many speakers do you think you could fit into a two-seat car? Well, I tell you what, they have fit 14 speakers into this car with this Bose audio system. And I tell you what, they have really put all the stops into this car. And remember, no manual transmissions here. You got an 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission in here, but they finally tuned it, especially for this car, to just go screaming around the track. So again, I really wanted to talk about this car again because we know a little bit more than we did the last time that we shot this car. I also just am kind of smitten with this blue, and I had to talk about it. So again, this is the 2023 Z06 Convertible Elkhart Blue. It's got the Z07 package. You've got ceramic, carbon ceramic brakes. You've got big wheels and tires. It looks fantastic. Power retractable hardtop. Look at this big old spoiler on the back. It comes with the Z07 package. The car just looks fantastic. So excited about this. This is truly an American exotic car, the new C8 Corvette, and the Z06 is an American supercar. It's fantastic. I was so excited to talk about this car again. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Drive It Out. My name is Adam. You have found us on youtube.com/driveitout. We are also at driveitout.com. You can find us on Instagram at Drive It Out. I am personally on Instagram at Naturally Aspirated Adam. So that's right, Naturally Aspirated Adam. I love this car. Naturally aspirated 5.5 liter. Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. We're at the 2022 Kansas City International Auto Show in Kansas City, Missouri, and we have many other awesome cars to see. I hope that you will check out those reviews as well, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.